let's do it.
Observations with Robert Meyer Burnett.
It's the magical return of Toy Boys. Well, greetings, imagination connoisseurs. Once again, it is I, your Duke of Dope Discourse, and it's almost been a month since the last episode of Fully Articulated. We were here on Hot Toys last week, and my God, this wouldn't be a show. It wouldn't be the antics and the mirth-filled afternoon that you expect if I didn't have Heel versus Babyface as himself, as it's great to be streaming with you once again. How are you, sir? More importantly, how is your toy?
My toys are good. And as ever, they multiply. I swear to God, I'm not buying anything. But they just multiply. I come in the next day and there's new ones and they've done stuff to each other and things. But yeah,
what kind of things do they do to each other?
Well, they just like pop up, you know. It's just like, oh, I come into the room, and then the next day, it's just like, oh, look, there'd be a completely new and different hot toy. How did that get there? It must have been the hot toy
Fairy.
stork.
The stork.
That brought it.
Either way, all that matters is they're here, and that you're here, that we're all here together.
Oh,
first of all, I would be remiss if I did not mention that today is September 8th. September 8th is, of course, the 55th anniversary. It's always Star Trek Day on September 8th, but this day is the 55th anniversary of the Star Trek franchise that we know and love. At least we used to know and love it. And It's pretty exciting. We both had interesting news on the Star Trek 6th scale front.
Yes, we did.
And
ironic as well.
We have our, of course, Exo 6, new player in the game, of which, you know, I ordered my data through Sideshow. I didn't order directly from them, so I don't have my data yet. So I have yet to see their wares. But we both pre-ordered their Picard, and we're getting shipping notices.
Yeah, I had my shipping notice this morning for my Picard, which is fantastic.
The first contact, that would be Picard in the first contact outfit. Uniform?
Yeah, and I'm still just absolutely bamboozled that Sideshow have yet to ship data.
And they keep getting pushed back, I think because Exo 6 has been doing these in batches, first and second batch. Apparently Sideshow is getting the second batch of datas. They keep pushing mine back. It was supposed to come in July. Now it's coming in, November or something? October?
Really?
Something like that. It's being pushed back yet again. Maybe it's this month. I don't know. But my big question is to you. They put up their third figure for pre-order, Captain Catherine Janeway. Did you pre-order Catherine Janeway?
Snapped it up. As soon as the email dinged saying live, straight there, snapped it up. I like, Voyager's not the best Star Trek, but it's still infinitely better than anything that's come out today. And I did like Janeway. I thought she was a great captain. She was a good character, and it was absolute no-brainer to me. This is proper Trek, and although the only downside, as we discussed this together, but the only downside is I'm not. This is my least favorite Star Trek outfit of all the outfits.
Mm-hmm.
This to me just looks like a boiler suit that you'd wear when you cleaning your bathroom, scrubbing your bathroom or something.
I do think though it's a well-tailored. They did a good job with that uniform.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Figure looks good.
This is semantics now, really.
Yeah. Now I have to ask you.
Great. Mm-hmm.
I never thought I'd be so excited about a figure that came with a good coffee cup. And this Janeway figure comes with a good coffee cup. I mean, she comes with a phaser rifle and all that, if that's what you want to do. But I think I'm going to display her with her coffee cup. That's how I think she's going to be displayed for me.
Absolutely. Same. Again, I think we've said this before, so apologies if we're repeating ourselves. When I got the Picard from Quantum or QE, wherever it was,
Quantum mechanics.
You had the choice between the normal and the collectors, and I normally always get the collectors because you get extra gubbins. The collector's item, or the additional item for getting the collectors of Picard, was a plasma rifle. And I'm just like, why would Picard want a plasma rifle? This is next generation Picard.
Right.
He has all the equipment he needs in the box, which is a mug of tea, Earl Grey hot. So my Picard just holds his tea Earl Grey hot. So I'm gonna have him and Janeway in discussion, him with his Earl Grey and her with her coffee, and it's gonna look fantastic.
Outstanding. It's gonna look outstanding. I'm with you 100% there. Can't wait to get that Picard. We'll see. I'm hoping they'll make I've heard they were going to make the command chair, and you know me and chairs. I love my 6-scale chairs.
I ordered something today that comes with a chair.
Ooh. Well, we'll have to talk about that now. Being that it's Star Trek Day, XO6 made an announcement this morning via an email, and I wanted to get your take on it. First of all, let me show the announcement they make. So XO6, for those of you who don't know, they're a new company that is devoted to only making premium. So far, they're only making premium Star Trek action figures. Now they have shown this photograph. This is a picture of their premium action figures. You got Picard, Benjamin Sisko, Catherine Janeway, and then of course Jonathan Archer. These figures all look terrific, and I'm a big fan of what these figures look like. I think they're terrific, and of course, I'm planning on buying every one of them. I know they have a Kirk in a green tunic coming out as well. But today they made this announcement, XO6, and I'm surprised it took them this long, but wow, XO6 announces Discovery figures. Star Trek Discovery being made by XO6, and look, this is where the beacons from season 2 all lit up because the light all came on at the same time. Because in the galaxy, when lights come on at the same, when they turn lights on all over the galaxy, they all show up in exactly the same place at the same time. So you can because the laws of physics in the Star Trek Discovery universe don't matter.
Light travel time uniformly across every. Sure.
Yeah. So when they see it, So let me ask you this. I mean, you must. I know you as. Yes. You must be quite excited about the prospect of Tilly and Burnham adorning your shelves. Are you not?
How about the Patriots this year? What do you reckon? Gonna build. Cam
I think the Seahawks are looking tough this year.
Yeah. Well, I was surprised. I think Cam Newton's got so much. He's got so much potential. But when it came to it's just when he came to running and when he came to throwing, he just wasn't quite there. So given the rookie a go this year, it's a risk. Could be a bad season for the Patriots. Could be a low one again. But hey, it's all good. And
I know.
How is Portland? Portland any good?
Portland's a mess. To be honest, I was pretty shocked by Portland. That was the third time I went there to shoot. By the way, thanks for asking. The third time I went there to shoot crisis medicine, tactical casualty care, and Portland has turned into, it looks like a combination of beautiful Pacific Northwest city and third world hovel.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've seen images.
I'll tell you what was really depressing about it was we work with local law enforcement when we do these things. So for those of you who don't know, I direct a medical lecture series called Crisis Medicine Tactical Casualty Care, and it's all about learning how to perform pre-hospital care for people that have been wounded in active violent events like school shootings or bombings or things like that. So you as a civilian can learn if someone has a gunshot wound and their femoral artery is bleeding and they're going to bleed out, you can save their life because they don't have enough time to get a hospital or to an ambulance to a hospital. So this time, and we work with local law enforcement. We go out in the field and shoot. This time we did a piece with canine officers from around the Portland area, and I have never, the demoralization that I heard in the voices of these officers was quite distressing. And the fact that they can't get the idea of, I don't know what is going on in local Portland politics, but I hope it does not bode well for the future. It does not bode well for the future of America. Here's a thought. We need our
Discovery.
We need our police. We need our police.
Yeah, absolutely.
More than ever.
Of course we do.
A lot more than we need 6-scale high-end Discovery action figures. And on that note, Hitchhiker 42 says, hi, with your 6-scale figures, you could have your own what-if scenarios. So what if Picard woke up in his new android body, but it was Vampirella's body?
Oh, stay in bed.
I know, I'd never leave the house if I woke up in
Yeah.
Vampirella's body. I'd use it as a great learning experience. I could figure out how all the buttons work.
Yeah, well, I said that to somebody last night.
You did?
Yeah, that's so weird. I said if I was put to the body of a woman, I'd just lock myself in and find out how everything works properly.
Yeah, and learn. It would be knowledge I could gain no other way.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always been on the outside looking in, but to have this kind of, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, it's a pretty insulting announcement considering it's the 55th anniversary of Star Trek, to be honest with you. I don't know if XO6 are aware of well, Discovery toys just don't sell. They don't sell. There's no demand for this product. I think they've really done goofed. Really done goofed. They could have just stuck to doing, bring out Cisco next, bring out Archer, bring out Kirk afterwards. Then you can be like, hey, why not take a punt on Riker?
They might not have had a choice, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah.
They could have been told by the licensors that they have to make these toys because they've done that before.
If you want the license, you have to do.
Yeah.
I would do Michelle Yeoh, and I'd leave it at that.
I would buy an Empress Georgiou figure if she's in her full Mirror Universe regalia, just because it would be a cool toy to have. I hope they make Empress Sato from Enterprise. I want to see Empress Hoshi Sato from In a Mirror Darkly.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Come on now.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Yep.
Woo.
Yep.
Okay. I can get on board with that. Geez, man. It's... I look, there's no...
I do have my Burnham figure, though.
Me.
I do have this. I have this figure.
Oh, yeah. I thought that was... Oh, God, I actually thought that was the proper actress. Just wood.
Yeah.
Just made wood. Hey, I got a story.
Ooh, I would like to hear your story.
I got a story. I got an incredible story. You must be aware of the phrase random acts of kindness, where somebody comes up and just does something kind to somebody.
I've heard this, yes.
Well, I had a specific act of kindness today. I went to, I was up all night. I went to bed at 9 o'clock this morning. Slept like a log. It was great though, because it's been a bit hot again in the UK, so I'm okay sleeping through the day right now. And I woke up. I had about some in the region of 1,200 notices on Twitter. It's fine. A lot of people trying to deal with their Shang-Chi copium. I
don't know anything about that.
Yeah. I had a ton of emails, just emails of various sorts, business emails, fan emails, whatever you want to call them. I hate using the word fan. I feel pretentious. And the top email, the latest, newest email to come through, was from Martino
Simoni.
Your friend Martino.
Yes, the man with the plan, the man who, by the way, is building the Lotus 7. The Lotus 7, yeah.
And
who got me the Enterprise.
Very generously got you your Enterprise. Yeah,
yes.
Your Playmobil Enterprise. Well, anyway, I had this email from Martino saying, as And I'm quoting verbatim here. I'm sending you a Playmobil Enterprise. You know you deserve one too.
Wow. So you and I can play Enterprises together.
We can play Enterprise Playmobil together. And I'm so okay with that. So obviously there was some gush emails going, towards Martino.
Martino's a good man. I don't know what we deserve for these random acts of kindness.
Honestly, I don't know. I really don't know, because it's a very expensive bit of kit, and it's a very generous thing to do. And of course, on top of that, the generosity he's shown yourself as well.
Maybe he's just a socialist. He believes in equality.
Yeah, just share. Yeah, share.
But instead of
everyone gets to play with Playmobil.
No, only if you're on fully articulated or hot toys.
Okay, okay. We're a member of the establishment.
Yeah, we're part of the. Yeah, that's what we're. That's
so
détente, General.
Yeah,
he's a big Bond fan. At the end of For Eyes Only, that's détente, General. You don't have it, and we don't have it. But in this case, I have it. Now, so do you. That's détente.
So Martino, I cannot thank you. I've sent emails to you, but I cannot thank you enough for that. Yeah, it's all pre-ordered, all done, and I'm absolutely flabbergasted. And I think it releases 22nd of September.
I think so.
That's what it's showing. So, oh man, holy cow! What date is that? That is a Wednesday, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks from today.
2 weeks today. So I don't know if they are going to ship to arrive on that day, or if they're going to ship on that day. So if they ship to arrive on the 22nd, holy cow.
Well, we have to unbox them on the show together.
Speak for yourself. If mine comes before yours, it's getting done, okay? And it's getting done on your territory, and you're just going to have to deal with it.
All right, well, if you get it on the 22nd, but either way, on whoever's show, it would be
Unless
fun.
Unless you get it first, in which case we've got to open them together. So
we got to, come on, man. We got to open them together.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I'm very excited for this.
I am absolutely ecstatic. So I'm actually going to absolutely make sure that this is clear here.
Yeah.
So that if it does come, the Enterprise is going to be there, ready to open up, and
because that's got to be in one, as Justin would say, one chonky box.
It is I think it's meant to be a meter long. The
Enterprise, it's like 41, 42 inches or so. It's over a meter. I mean, that's big,
my
bro.
God.
I mean, yeah, it's big. Now, I don't know if it comes in pieces, so you have to put the primary hull and the secondary hull and the warp nacelles. I don't know how it works, or if it all comes together as one piece because it's so big. I don't know. Yeah, I know.
But Martin, that is just such generosity, and
he's a very nice man.
I know, but it's just so weird. And I know we've referenced this so many times, Robert, but we thought we might be able to get one show out of talking about toys. And we seem to have started a toy renaissance. Not just amongst each other, but in the chat as well. And,
oh, yeah.
When
we've got just some guy not buying guitars and buying toys instead, we're doing something
or at least having a conflict between, do I get this next guitar, or do I put it towards something else? But I mean, it looks so great, and it was such a wonderful piece, and I was eyeing it up. I was honest to God, I don't know who I was talking to, but it wasn't Martino, because this is the first contact I've had with Martino, and it's an exceedingly incredible one. But I was talking to somebody, and I think I was on Discord, so it might have been Mauler or somebody like that, maybe Metal Maniac. And I was saying that I'm on the website right now, just finger hovering over the pre-order. And I was just like, and for whatever reason, got distracted, didn't hit the trigger, and here we are a week and a half later, and wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty amazing.
So I don't know if Martino's going to see this now because he said he's a week behind on the streams. So
Oh.
I don't know if he's going to catch up and then catch up on this one. But when you get to see us, Martino, again, thank you so much. That is, I cannot. I'm a I'm a little kid. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
like this, I'm just like.
Now, I can't. He is a wonderful guy, and I've never met him. You know, it's weird that you meet these guys. He's been so generous to the channel, and I've never met him.
I know
And,
it is weird. It is weird that obviously this is relationship or a conversation that we have through the medium of the tinterwebs, and
It's
yet
true.
like Mauler, for instance, he's ordered his first ever hot toy because of
What did he
stuff
get?
like, he's ordered King Shark.
Okay.
And I think that's an amazing.
That's a great way to-
amazing choice for a first hot toy.
I'm
to go
all
for.
about that.
Gary and we probably spend more time now off camera talking about toys than anything. Sending each other pictures of toys, sending each other abuse because we bought toys because of the other person.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna, yesterday, one of my friends sends me, they went, look at this. And it was the life-size Iron Man Mark III, the one that I wanted. And it's in, it's in Sideshow now.
Yeah. Did you get
And
it?
it's stupid. It's like £7,000 to get it to the UK before import fees. And there's a part of my brain that's going, oh.
What are you gonna do? So I got to tell you, I'm kind of excited. I don't know if it's available, but one of my figures, when you can pay them off. This hasn't. I don't even know. I think I ordered this on this show, but this is just this weird one-off figure. But when I found out that it's so I it's now paid off. I don't know when they're gonna give it to me, but this figure. I don't even quite understand what it is. It's one half.
Okay.
It's one half. There's a boy and a girl that were illustrations in these Chinese textbooks for kids like in elementary school. And I don't know if you remember this. And it's one half of that figure. It's the girl. It's the female figure. And here it is. Here's the figure. Discipline Commissar. And it's like a Chinese schoolgirl. And she comes with her tennis shoes and her, things. But she comes with machine guns and all kinds of stuff. And so this figure... And it's machine guns. And so here she is. It's the school... Yeah. So you haven't got yours yet. You haven't got this figure yet, have you?
Mine's not arrived yet. No.
No, but it's paid off. And then here's a close up of her, and it's like you can feel poetry like love. I mean, this might be what. And so Han Mei was the name. Mei was the name of this character. One half of these things. And I know you ordered this too, so I wanted to. It's paid off. It's on its way. I don't quite understand what this figure is, but it looks like 6-scale goodness to me.
Do you know what I'm going to do with that figure?
Wait. This is a family show. Family show.
No, I want to ID check that first. Thank you. That is going to go with my Leon Kennedy. That is going to become a zombie hunter with Leon Kennedy. And I think I'm going to go with the pink FAMAS that it comes with.
Oh, yeah.
So she's going to rock the pink FAMAS with the backpack, with the kitty.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to be... And then I've got my zombie my zombie me, of course, my zombie Gary, which is great. So they're going to be shooting zombie Gary and I to pieces. I think is only fair. But that is it's a cool 1-in-6, and I like cool 1-in-6s. I don't have to know the oh man, there you go, somebody's just tweeted the Playmobil Star Trek, the Playmobil Discovery. It's actually wow, it's on shelves in some places right now.
Oh, really?
In the US, but that's actually in store. So yeah, I don't have to know what the franchise is. I don't have to, it just is a cool looking character, Japanese girl, kind of kawaii, but it's got the guns, so you got the violence element there as well.
Oh yeah.
So it's that balance of sex appeal and violence. It's an age-old adage which is going to get us every time. So it just looks cool. It just kind of looks cool. I want to watch whatever film that is. Whatever that film turns into, I want to watch it all day long.
Now, the other thing that's on its way, Fison has been making, again, it's unlicensed, it's their own line. They've been making Egyptian god figures, like Anubis, and the first one that I ordered was Tutankhamun and King Tut. And here it is. I love this figure. I thought it was really cool. Obviously, it comes with a chair, so what's not to love about that? So they've done this whole line, and I love this line. I think this line is very cool because it's just, I don't know, I guess you could call him a Batman villain if you wanted to. So this is something that, again, pre-ordered that, but apparently it's in. So yeah, and it's part of this. They've since then, subsequent to this, they've done, and what's really interesting is they do a black version and a white version. So some of them I like better in black, and some, like they did Lady Bass, the cat god, and really cool figures. So that figure is coming.
Oh yeah, you could kind of make a semi-serious King Tut Batman villain out there. Yeah,
I know, right? It's the Christopher Nolan version of King Tut.
Yeah, I would give that a crack. I would give that a go.
Yeah. By the way, Martino is in fact in the chat.
Hey.
Martino says, "Happy 55th anniversary, Robin. As you are the children I wish I had just to take them to the toy store." Well, Martino, we are your children, and you are taking us to the toy store.
You did take us to the toy store.
You did, my friend.
I don't know if you got the gush, Martino, but I was thanking you for the incredible generosity that you showed today with getting the Playmobil Enterprise for us. To get one for Rob and myself is just.
And thanks for the generous tip today. Martino says he is not a socialist.
That's what I like to hear.
That's what I like to hear too.
All the way, baby. Yeah,
that's right. The Marxists would come take our enterprises away. They wouldn't let us have them.
And they'd divvy them out.
Yeah. They would make sure that every kid got their own time. You all get to play with it. It's a community toy.
I thought they'd cut it into pieces so everyone got a little bit of the Enterprise.
They probably would. They'd probably do it like that.
That's more likely what they would do.
And then they would throw us into re-education camps for having those kinds of toys.
Yeah. Why are you trying to escape Earth? Why don't you want to be here? Why don't you be part of the group, part of the collective? That's why we're trying to get a fucking way. I got hey, my channel's called Heel versus Babyface.
No.
That's a wrestling reference, don't you know?
Yes, that's what I heard.
Heel's a bad guy, Babyface is a good guy. And this week I watched the AEW All Elite Wrestling pay-per-view from Chicago,
my kind of town,
Illinois, which saw the return of one Phil. Okay, we're not going to play that game. CM Punk, who hasn't wrestled in 7 long years.
Yeah.
There was the arrival at the company of Ruby Soho, formerly Ruby Riott from WWE. The arrival of Adam Cole, baby. And the arrival of Bryan Danielson, also known in WWE as Daniel Bryan. Great show, an amazing show. And I was so excited for it. I'd had such a there was just such an anticipation that had built up to once again be excited for Western wrestling. I'm a huge New Japan fan, but to actually have a Western brand again that could compete with WWE. That before the pay-per-view, I went out and I purchased myself an AEW wrestling ring, so I can get some wrestlers, and I can put this into one of my Moji cases and have an AEW section with my wrestlers around the ring as my wrestlers do wrestling things.
Of course you did. Now, did you only get that one figure? Or did you buy a couple extra figures to fight?
I bought a couple of extra figures.
Good man.
I bought
Good man.
I bought a Kenny Omega wearing his Kirito. Sorry, not Kitano. I'm thinking Takeshi's Kitano. His Kirito from Sword Art Online jacket that he used as a ring entrance once, and of course, one of the GOATs, one of the greatest of all time, Chris Jericho, had to go with him. So I've got those two ready to get it on. And apparently that comes with a Cody Rhodes as a special figure, whatever. But yeah, I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist because I thought, I've had so much fun getting back into some wrestling.
Of course.
And we did a watch along, a live watch along of the pay-per-view over on Sports Wars, and it was such a fun time. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I could do this. I could do this all day.
I love it.
But that's not. I teased something to you this week.
You did tease something to me, and I was not gonna, I don't want to take away your showmanship. But
I said to you, I might have bought a thing.
You might have bought a thing.
I might have bought a thing. Let me see. Where have I put the tweet? Oh yeah, we're doing the yes at each other at the Batmobiles.
So are you saying that I should go full frame on this?
Well, I'm gonna do something first. If you want to.
Okay. Well, I do just want to
shoot the shit for a bit.
I'll shoot the shit because I want I'm trying to build a 6th scale rock band.
I'm building a 6th scale fucking army of stormtroopers.
You are. Yes, you are. But the company that made the Freddie Mercury that I have sitting behind my desk.
Oh, I know what you're going to show.
So they WinC. They are doing. They've got Bob Marley. They're making Bob Marley, which is coming.
Don't worry about it.
But they announced this week they are doing the Under Pressure version of David Bowie. There's the under pressure version of David Bowie with a light up bass, and it's like, man, this figure will be mine. This is the same company that made this figure. Actually comes with a body. The Freddie Mercury was only the head sculpt and the clothing. This actually, like Bob Marley, comes with a body. So Bowie and Marley are going to join Freddie Mercury, Jimi Hendrix, and John Lennon. And I was also told that a very generous viewer picked up I believe it's Enterbay, an old Enterbay Elvis figure that I was looking at, but it was exorbitant. So they Justin and he arranged it, but I'll talk about that later. There's a letter that is included with the figure when I ever get it. Justin's in lockdown, so who knows when he can send it to me. But so I've got Bob Marley, Elvis, and the Thin White Duke, who are going to join my pantheon of rock star 6 scale figures. Now I just got to go back in and get the couple of the Hot Toys Michael Jackson figures. I used to have the Thriller set, but I sold it. I got to go back and get that. Then of course there's the 6 scale Prince statue that's coming out as well.
Oh yeah,
Purple Rain Prince.
That looks pretty dope, as you would say.
It does. It looks quite dope. So
now then, you harassed me.
Moi? Harassed you?
Yeah, you harassed me. You sent me a message and you said you need to get your quarter scale Spider-Man out now.
You do.
Because it's amazing.
It's amazing. Did you do it?
I hear you. So I might have it here right now. Okay.
First of all, I'm not saying you do, but could you wax a little rhapsodic as I did? Because I have mine here, and I have to say that everything about it might be in my top 5 figures of all time.
Right, I can't rhapsodic until I show it because I've got to very specifically point to certain elements.
Okay, but now, would you like if you were going to rate it in terms of figures? Like I once you take it out of the box, I can't stop. It's kind of like hot girlfriend. You can't stop.
This is how I would rate it. I would rate it a quarter scale Iron Man out of Spider-Man. That's how I would rate it.
Wow. And that's the Mark III, right?
The Mark III, to go with my Spoderman quarter scale.
See, oh, yeah, man, I really want that.
This thing is nearly sold out now. They're down to low stock.
I know. You know what? Maybe
I could not resist this bad boy. It is beautiful. It's got a ton of accessories, as you would expect.
I know.
The base lights up, and it's got Ironmonger's arm ripped off next to it. The articulation is incredible. The base, by the way, takes 3 AAA batteries.
Oh, nice.
FYI. And if I just take it off the base now, just shift you over there. I'm such a nerd. I've already turned the battery. I've already turned the battery off to save, whatever. Look at this, boy.
Oh, that's just.
Look at that light. Lighting up through there.
Yeah.
You can take all these off so they light up, and like a lot of these panels are like duo panels. So, like this panel is a 2-in-1. There's 2 elements to it. This will click into the back of the leg. So if I just click this in back into the back of the leg, that will click into the back of the leg. So you can now actually just have this as the thruster that comes up, and then you've got all the lighting for it.
Oh, dude.
Through there. The lighting
and that certainly would go really nicely next to Spiderman.
Spiderman. So next to this Spiderman, it would come really nice. It would go really nice. So I just could not. I just could not resist because, I mean, all the flaps as well, all the various flaps of flying on the back. Oh, hold on, there you go. That just all unlock, and the lighting that's all underneath.
Now, how many? Let me ask you this: how many quarter scale figures do you have? You got Batman.
3. I have 3 quarter scales. For somebody that said I'm only going to have the one, and that's the Batman.
Yeah, because I've got the Enterbay Kamen Rider Super Sentai, the very first Kamen Rider figure from Japan. I have the T-1000 and the Battle Damage T-800. I have Boba Fett, Vader, and Spider-Man. I need that.
Spider-Man.
I need, because I don't even have. I sold my Mark III. I really need to get that.
This is
dude, look at that! Oh my God, that is just, look at that! Oh man, but that's like $600, isn't it?
Fingers are all articulate. It's about $600.
Yeah, that's a wow.
And you get it. You get of course, you get a Tony Stark face in the as an additional for the deluxe in the helmet. This one is the light up one.
Yeah.
Tony Stark one has the faces, so you can't light up the. Unfortunately, but it's got that. I mean, oh, lordy, just all of it. You've got the you could attach the rocket launchers to here. The guns to here.
Yeah.
Which already rise up, as you can see, and then turn. I mean, virtually every panel on this moves, shifts in some way.
So
even
good.
these side fins are all individual fins, and they come out and are articulate. Every one of them. every one of them. And of course, when you do it, you see the light through as well when you got the chest panel lit up.
Boy.
It's got two different sections for the light up panel on the chest as well. You can go full light, which I've got, or you can go partial light, which is just the arc reactor to save on the other stuff. Should you wish to, depending on what look you want to go for.
That's a beaut. It's a beaut.
Yeah, I got it. I didn't regret it for a single second. I can't wait to get my Spoderman out to get my Iron Man and Spoderman next to each other. The Mark III is my favorite suit. This is
it's the classic suit. You know, so good.
So damn good. It's so damn good that I just yeah.
Now, do you have the 6-scale die cast of that figure?
I have the 6-scale plastic.
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, I have the 6-scale plastic. I don't have the 6-scale die-cast. I would love a 6-scale die-cast Mark III because the die-casts are just so freaking good.
Yep.
This is plastic. This is not die-cast. You know, so
right. Yeah.
It's actually relatively light and easy to move and pose, etc. Yeah, I've got the Mark III, the Mark 42, the Mark 47, the Mark 85. And I remember having a conversation with you, and you're just like, "Gotta be careful going down the rabbit hole of the Mark." And I was just like, "No, I just want the Mark III," and then the Mark III turned into.
Well, you know what I want? I want my die-cast Infinity or Endgame Iron Patriot. And I was talking to Justin.
Got that in order.
Yeah, I've heard it's coming. It's coming. They're taking my money on the 25th. They're actually charging.
They have not said that to me.
Well, I just looked at the payments because they've been in the year of 2021. It was 3 payments. I paid once in January. I paid once in March and then next month, normally instead of the consecutive months, because it's been pushed back so far. Boy, I want that, man.
That's going to be a huge chunky boy. He looks like LaBeouf.
Yeah, and I don't know if they're going to do Ironheart or what they're going to do with her, but I think Rescue will be the last of the die-cast Iron Man figures. That's like
that is so ironic. Considering it's already out in Hong Kong.
Although they are making, they're making Iron Strange and they're doing all this other stuff. So.
Oh yeah. They'll all come out before, but bloody Rescue comes out. Or maybe my Data, Iron Data.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
So back to Spider-Man. What's up, dude?
It's still downstairs. I ain't got the room to bring him up at the moment. I'm gonna save that when I open it.
I thought you were gonna show it to us.
I was bait and switching you. You.
Oh, well, okay, well.
Do you know how bait and switching works?
I know.
You said, how do you rate your Spider-Man? I said I rate it an Iron Man out of 10.
By the way, my battle damage Thanos delayed.
No! I need to get the other Thanos. And then I'll get that Thanos, and then I'll have all 3 Thanoses.
I want my Thanos throne I ordered from Toys Wonderland in May of 2020. Where is it?
Oh yeah,
hasn't come.
Je ne sais pas.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know if I've got anything coming from Toys Wonderland at the moment, apart from the purchase that I made today, which is I'm not sure if it's in stock or not. Because you can't tell. It doesn't say anymore whether or not it's in stock or whether or not it's, a pre-order for another. I don't know when I'm purchasing something if I'm getting it immediately or not. Yeah, I'll show you what I got. Let's go to my orders. Because I want to get the name, the specific name correctly, because it's third party. So this model is actually called from Toys Wonderland, Last Survivor Joe, which is actually Joel from The Last of Us Part 2. And I'm gonna have him blowing the head off Abby. I'm gonna buy a Fison man's body, big and beefy, so that's gonna be Abby's body. I'm gonna get the clothing.
Is that the CC? Is that the CC Toys version?
Yeah. And comes with a chair, dude.
Wow. Well,
Comes with a chair.
I have to show.
I've contacted my mate, my man, I should really say, who's been doing these customized 1-in-6s for me, and I've asked him if you can make me a customized 1-in-6 golf club. And then I'm just going to have him, literally, there's just going to be the body, the Fison body, no head. And then it's just going to be a big splatter of goo and brains and skull on the floor. And then it's just going to be, meanwhile, in a parallel universe, Joel just smashed the face off of Abby.
Well, they did a 2-pack. They did a 2-pack. Here's Joel and Ellie. And it's sold out, by the way, at Toys Wonderland. But pretty... And they here's what they came. So this set's pretty impressive. A lot of accessories, even a flamethrower in there. Pretty cool. Yeah. So
see the one on the right. Oh no, these are young Ellies and these are young Joels.
Yeah.
Mine's the old Joel.
Right.
From The Last of Us Part 2. So he's got grey hair and a lot more grey hair, but it is still CC Toys.
Sure.
Looks great though. Just looks great as a figure. And while I'm sorting smashing Abby's face in, he can also join Leon on a zombie hunting spree because he's got the know-how. And he also comes with a coffee cup, a chair, and a coffee cup.
Wow, I don't know what to say about that. You know what finally came out? What I'm actually kind of excited about because I will put him with my Gandalf, and Gary's excited about this. Finally, Legolas came out. Legolas is now available. The Two Towers Legolas from the Battle of Helm's Deep. Erasmus Toys did this with a rooted. This is a combination of both sculpted and rooted hair. This is a great figure. I like their Gandalf figure a great deal. So have that figure. This is a very cool figure, and it is available at Toys Wonderland now. So that's kind of exciting.
Okay, yeah, it's still on pre-order at Sideshow.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I had to burp, and I was debating whether or not to turn it into a booby.
It's
burp.
okay. We're human beings. We have to do
or
these
a regular
things.
burp, and then by the time I'd made my decision, the burp was already there, so it overruled me.
No one will say anything. It's all fine.
Nah, it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's a great looking figure, that Legolas, isn't it?
I think so too.
And the dioramas that you get with them, they're beautiful, man.
Yeah.
They're beautiful.
Yep. Now, I wanted to show you something else.
Hey, you dirty dog.
I want to show you, along with our first figure that our girly girl figure, to speak along those same lines, and I think it's I don't even think it's the same company, but I have to show you this because maybe along with my weird musicians, I'm gonna have starting to get these weird schoolgirl figures with weapons. This one's the Doomsday Rat. The Doomsday Rat. And I figured you might like it. And the Doomsday Rat, now I don't know anything about this. I mean, maybe Doomsday Rat is from I told you. Come on. And the Doomsday Rat says, "The world may not be as cruel as you think." Dude, this is on Toys Wonderland. It's at Toys Wonderland, and so now hang on a second.
There they are.
So what do you think,
Doomsday. I think I love stuff like this.
dude? Yeah, right?
It's just so kind of quirky and cool. And
Yeah.
it's kind of almost video game-esque as well. Like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
some character that you would get in, you know, you level up and you're getting yourself helmets and, you know, extra guns and stuff like that makes you look that way. You got the little rat coming out of the Marmite tin. You got the welder's helmet with the mouse. I mean, I know it's meant to be Doomsday Rat, but let's say rat ears then. The gun looks bespoke.
Right. And so, you know, it's funny because, again, like with these I kind of like these figures. And if you look, I'll show everybody I'll rifle through, so to speak. Here's a picture of how the figure looks, the face sculpt. She's blonde. Oh, my allergies are killing me. And so there's this one that looks there, and then you see her all kitted out like in her Mickey Mouse, deathly Mickey Mouse ears, you know. And then here she is from behind, and look at that. Look at all that stuff. Like I like these figures. I mean, I don't know if it's from something. Like, is it from manga? Is it from a comic? I don't know.
I don't know. Chat, help us here, or is this just some cool, you know, dystopian future apocalypto survivor? It looks great.
I know, right?
I just find stuff like this so interesting.
Yeah.
I just find it so interesting. View cart. Okay, I'm getting it. Okay, we're doing this. We're doing this. Let's have a look at the delivery.
I'm gonna display her with my baby doll figure from Sucker Punch. My baby doll.
Well, yeah, but I think this one looked great next to the other one that you showed off at the beginning.
I know. Well, that I'm gonna display them all together. Yeah, because I got two Sucker Punch figures, and the shelf of formidable girls. That's what I'll call it.
You wouldn't mess. She gonna cut you down to see if you've got some provisions.
That's right.
Or for a plus, if you got a +1 sword. They're cool. I like stuff like that. That's cool.
I do too. I think they're cool.
Okay, done.
Yeah, right.
I knows what I likes, and I likes what I knows.
It's all good stuff. And
yeah, it's cool. It doesn't look like it's from anything specific. By the looks of it, just looks like it's hey, you know.
Yep.
This is a cool little thing that we're done.
Yep.
Oh, my Gandalf! I got a message saying my Gandalf was delayed.
Oh.
I think that's delayed down to November, December as well.
Wow, this thing has an alternate head sculpt. Wow, this is pretty cool. All good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you see that? You see the Back to the Future?
Yep.
Toys?
Yep. Did you reorder or did you order them?
I ordered them. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have the Marty, but I mean, you have to get the new head sculpt and you have to get the new Einstein, the dog. You have to get Einstein. Are you going to order the DeLorean if they put it out?
Oh, fuck yeah.
I know, right? I mean, I think about my 6-scale car collection. So
mine is getting substantial.
Yeah, I got the 89 Batmobile.
Uh-huh.
I got the Tumbler coming. I've got the Luke's Land Speeder. The 66 Batmobile.
Check.
The 95, the Batman Forever Batmobile.
Check. Snow Speeder.
Oh, yeah, the Snow Speeder.
Check.
The Ecto one.
I got the Justice Mobile.
I didn't get that.
The 89 Batwing. The Batman v Superman Batwing.
See, I had to get the 89 Batwing and the Snow Speeder.
I have to have the Snow Speeder.
Come on.
I think I'm going to get a second Luke as well, so I can have a Dax.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I'm going to get a second Luke, take the helmet, take the head off,
Yeah.
just put a head which looks something like Dax, you know.
Yeah. I mean,
Pop that in.
now that Jazz Inc. has the license to make Warner Brothers stuff, I mean, what if they do a 6-scale 66 Batcave interior with like the nuclear,
I fucking get it.
right?
And I've got a bat signal paid off as well.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for shipping.
I haven't finished, but I have my Millennium Falcon. You know, I opened it up and I've got to finish making the video. It's amazing. But yeah, it's incredible to have all that stuff. I mean, you gotta love it. It's amazing.
I'm just waiting for the day that Jazzy can go. Our most ambitious project to date. We're doing a 1 in 6 AT-AT, and I'm just gonna lose my shit.
Well, now that Exo 6 is, I want them to do a 6-scale Enterprise Classic TOS bridge.
Oh.
Hey, it is Star Trek Day. Let's get a TOS bridge. Come on. And, you know, you could do it in sections because it's wedge shaped, so you could buy each section individually. So, you know, you wouldn't have to buy it all at once. Like, and they can make
science, by communications.
Yeah, you could get the view screen would be first.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they give you the view screen, and you could have the option of, or it's Jazz Inc., so they would give you a screen. They would give you an interactive flat screen that would go in the front. Like they did for the Death Star interior.
Oh my god! Oh, and I've got the back computer, of course, paid off as well.
Yes,
so I've got the deluxe back computer with light up LED screens.
Yeah, yep.
Martino, do you want to buy us a house as well?
We should just move in with him.
Yeah, can we? Yeah, actually, that's even better.
Can you imagine?
Can we just bring our shit over?
Yeah, we'll just bring our stuff to Martino's house. You know, I mean, I'm sure he's got a cool place. You know, we can stream from there. You know,
we can vicariously live through his collection.
Yeah, of real. Well, when we want to get into like, yeah, 6, he'll be like 6 scale's good, boys. But here's my Prisoner Lotus 7 that we can drive in.
Here's my KAR 120C.
Shall we drive to the dam that was at the beginning of the James Bond film GoldenEye and take a gander?
So yeah, have a peep over the edge.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a long way down.
That's a good live stream. Here we are at the GoldenEye dam with Martino.
God damn it!
He'll be our cohort. He'll be like our Ed McMahon. Do you know who Ed McMahon is? You probably don't know. Like he was Johnny Carson's. What do you call it?
Right-hand man.
Sidekick, right-hand man,
sidekick,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So Martino could be on both of our streams. You know, we could just set up camp. He'd probably like it if we brought Baji cases and all of our 6-scale stuff.
I bet.
You know.
I bet.
Here we are, dude.
Man.
He did say one. He did say one have kids.
Well, I've already had people saying, "So when are you coming over to America properly?"
Yeah.
I was really like, "What do you mean properly? Like, when are you gonna come over and stay?" And
yeah,
I'm just
man.
like, I'm just like, my first thought is just like, God, how much would it cost to ship all my stuff over?
It'd be a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, hey, let's just walk before we can run.
Right. Kind of fun though.
Oh no. Okay.
By the way, SJ Almighty sends in some super chat stickers, a diamond, and of course a hot dog.
Hot dog.
There you go.
That burp's made me want to puke.
Well, Darth Scipio says R&B and Az are too rich for my blood. Oh, I would say we're not.
No. What's the word I'm looking for? We are oh my god.
Toy poor.
No, well, God, no, God, what's the word I'm looking for?
Space. We're space challenged.
Oh, no, we're absolutely reckless beyond compare. Just
We are.
reckless.
We
you
are.
know, it's
we
just
are.
like, I could save. I could put money away, for a rainy day, in case everything falls apart tomorrow. But fuck it, 1 in 6 toys, Statues, 1 in 4s. Module cases, dioramas, Batmobiles. Who needs a
The
fucking
world
rainy
will
day?
fall apart, but we will retain our childlike sense of wonder in the
Yeah.
face of apocalypse.
Yeah. I will go down clutching my Iron Man to my breast.
Yeah.
I don't care, nuclear missile. I am holding my Iron Man. And he is with me to the end.
And why shouldn't he
dude.
be?
Didn't mean to do that, dude.
It's true.
We still friends? We're still friends. Yeah.
So, are you still getting the Eagle Moss Enterprise
Oh, yeah.
pieces? Have you cracked them open at all?
No, they're all still boxed up.
I keep taking them out of the box and putting them all in the same place. Like, I look at this, like, here's the deflector dish of the Enterprise D. You can kind of see how big it's going to be. I mean, dude, so this is the front where the deflector dish goes. How it's inset into here. So for Star Trek Day, I mean, this thing is huge.
Dude, just you wait till we start getting actual saucer.
It's the saucer pieces. Have you been watching the build video? Like he's going out to like this. Like it's huge. It is huge. I mean, if you know the Enterprise D, I mean this deflector dish. This is inset, so the front is like this big.
Yeah, so you got that. That will go to the neck, which will then go out to the gouge saucer. Bridge on top.
I mean, yeah, so like, look, as far as the saucer goes, this is one wedge of the saucer piece.
Yeah.
One wedge. And there's like, I mean, this is huge.
That essentially goes round in a near circle.
It's an oval shape. But if you look at I mean, this saucer section has to be, I would just imagine, is it 3 feet across? It's 27 inches long or something.
It's the most wonderful time
2 feet across.
of the year.
I mean, if you look at the picture of the Enterprise, right? Okay, so you can see on this picture of the Enterprise, the deflector dish is right there. Okay? That's how big the deflector dish is, right? So if you think about it, so here is the deflector. Here's my hand.
Hold on. If you're on the cast or the writing crew of Discovery, I know you don't understand what that was.
Yeah, they don't have deflector dishes because they don't need navigational deflectors. They just use mushrooms to go places.
They use mushies, rampant mushies.
Yeah, I mean, every time I get like look at this, dude. This is so like here's just one. So here's one little piece of the hull. You can see where the phaser bank is inset into here. And these are little just chunks of the hull. Dude, this thing is going to be monstrously huge.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Monstrously huge. And I have a lot of big Enterprises. And you know what? I'm going to be getting another one that Martino Suloni made possible.
Yes.
Anyway. Very excited about this.
It's all gravy, baby. It's all gravy, baby. If I had my Last of Us Part 2 Enterprise taken away from me, by God, by hook or by crook, I will get it back.
Yeah.
Complete with all its Illuminations or Illuminates, whichever one you want.
Mm-hmm. It's true. So, do you have anything else coming this week? I mean, you put a picture on Instagram of your 501st troops.
I think. I can probably just.
Oh my God! So those are all hot toys. Look at those. How many you got? You got Biker Scout. You got Ahsoka. You got.
Well, not Ahsoka. There's Biker Scout. There's 2 Coruscant guards. 2 regular 501sts and 4 Ahsoka Tano 501sts.
Yeah, that's what I meant. The Ahsoka Tano 5. I mean, that's.
Yeah. Sorry.
So how many of those? What do you got there? Are there 10?
I got 2 more Ahsoka Tano 501sts arriving tomorrow. I ordered 4 more, but they said no. They said, you've had 6, that's enough.
You got told no by Sideshow?
Yeah, they said you can only have a maximum of 6.
Does it say that on the website?
Tanos. I didn't see it, but I can't say I looked. I'll have a look now to see, but I mean, I could always go to Toys Wonderland, go fuck yourself, and get some more of them.
Well, because they've pretty much told Toys Wonderland to go fuck themselves in many different ways.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, it says, maximum of X. It doesn't say on that front bit there. And it doesn't say there.
Bob,
I don't think it, unless somebody can correct me. It doesn't say anywhere that you can only have a maximum.
No, that like who are they to tell you? But then again, they are suing Toys Wonderland.
They're now suing Toys Wonderland.
Yeah, they're going after them legally.
On what grounds?
They actually got Marvel involved to go after Toys Wonderland. Because they were selling unlicensed. I mean, it's really terrible. Apparently, Toys Wonderland is really has to be stealing. Look, here's the thing: you can buy new hot toys from Toys Wonderland and get them before they come to America via Sideshow. Do you know that in America, so off the port of Los Angeles, we have I heard 44. Let's see today. There are 44 giant cargo ships that are waiting to dock and be offloaded at the port of Los Angeles. And they can't. And some of them, let's see. Hang on. Ships. Let's see. Where hot toys are at the port of Los Angeles. Port of LA delays. This is insane. Supply chain. Oh, this was July.
That's the proverbial Sideshow is the proverbial bartender cutting as off. This is hardcore.
Okay, here it is. This is from U.S. port problems. This is from the 28th of August. U.S. port problems reach worst of pandemic amid crush of imports. Okay, this is amazing. I got to show this picture because this is amazing. This is amazing. So I don't know how we can see this. This is because it's an aerial. This is an aerial photograph. So as everyone knows, we get toys in the United States by shipping container on ships. So
yeah,
Hot Toys, we're waiting to get our toys. So here is a photograph. I don't know if you can see it, but here's a photograph of the port of Los Angeles. Now, let me see if I can zoom in. So this photograph, I know it's an aerial photograph, but it is showing, so you're looking at it now. I'm going to zoom in and give you details. These are all big container ships, those giant container ships. They're all waiting off the port to dock. And it's almost like 10 days. It's 10 days deep. This is what's happening at the port of Los Angeles right now. These are all massive container ships that have come from mostly China or all over the world. And they've probably got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of cargo containers on each one of those ships. They don't have the personnel to bring them here. How crazy is that, dude? That is some insane craziness, right? So all of our hot toys, that we want, are the things we want, but they're all on those ships. And that's why there's all these delays. That's why they've been delaying figures. They don't know, and they don't have the personnel to unload the ships and get them all out. Can you believe that? Like, and they're just more and more that park there every day.
That is crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Absolutely.
So
crazy.
there are our hot toys right there. Okay, it says here in this article, the number of ships waiting to enter the biggest U.S. gateway for trade with Asia reached the highest since the pandemic began, exacerbating delays for companies trying to replenish inventories during one of the busiest times of the year for seaborne freight. 44 container carriers were anchored and awaiting a berth space outside the twin ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach, California, topping the record of 40 initially set in early February. The average wait for those ships rose to 7.6 days. Vessels are lining up because imports are pouring into the world's largest economy, just as inland transportation, like trucking and railroads, contend with its own bottlenecks of shipping containers that aren't being moved fast enough into distribution centers and warehouses. Labor shortages are part of the problem, but companies are also trying to stock up ahead of the year-end holidays. And we got the holidays coming. August and September are key months for shipping goods out of China before that country's Golden Week holiday in early October. On top of these issues, importers that rely on goods from Asia in particular have experienced virus-related shipping disruptions like the one Mike Watinsky, the chief executive officer of the Virginia-based discount retailer Dollar Tree Incorporated, shared on his conference call this week. With ships thrown off schedule and most of them fully laden with boxes of goods, container ports on both U.S. coasts are experiencing record volumes. Dude, the real translation to this is, I'm never going to get my battle damaged Thanos. That's where my data is, bro.
In one of those
My
ships.
data is
It's
one of those
there.
ships.
Maybe the data's, I don't know.
Come on,
That is a
man.
mess. That is a mess. How? 44 ships.
It's probably more now.
Yeah, with at least a 7-day waiting time.
Yeah.
Yes, if you just take a ticket, sir, and go over there, we'll see you in about a week. A fucking what?
So can you imagine those dudes are just like, what do you do on a container ship for 7 weeks or 7 days?
I don't know.
So you get
I
to
mean,
just-
are they there? Do they get a boat to the shore? I mean, what do they do? I don't know. I don't even know what they do.
Because how do you go through customs? You know, they just let you go
yeah.
through, like, you know, whatever.
Of course, yeah.
What's happening? What's happening,
oh,
brah?
my Lord. Yeah, if they can get through, why can't my fucking cargo?
Think
It's
about
not as
how
if you
many
check it anyway.
Hot Toys figures are there. Probably a lot.
And that, folks, is more important than medicine.
Yeah, I know.
Unbelievable, man. No. Sort this out.
We
Why
gotta
is
have
there only one tiny port? Why build some more jetties and
We
stuff?
need
Come
our
on.
figures. Damn it!
Yeah,
Damn it.
This is life and death here.
It is life and death. Sent in a super chat sticker. Thank you. Jester of Roanoke sent in a $2 super chat and says, "Sorry, this super chat is the size of a tangerine dream. You know, a tangerine dream. I had the dream. Listen, sir, any support of any channel is greatly appreciated. You don't have to worry. You know what? It doesn't matter. The support alone is very kind, and thank you." Hitchhiker 42 already answered that question about Vampirella. Chris C said the Discovery figures will be made of wood.
Good
Aaron
on
T
Burnham.
just sent in a super chat, and thank you for that. Jubs McGee said, watched Hot Toys before, but this is the first time being able to catch fully articulated. Ooh, today I managed to pick up a Hot Toys Sam Flynn and Light Cycle for only 200 quid. That's a good figure. It lights up. It's really cool. I like that figure. And he's got swappable heads. And
nice.
Jubs McGee became a member of the channel. Did you get a speeder? Did you get a speeder bike?
I have no. I have a Return of the Jedi one on pre-order.
Oh, you do? Okay. But a bike, because I love motorcycles. I got a 6 scale. I got the Akira. I got Kaneda's bike. I got the Light Cycle. I got the Bat Pod when they first came out. I actually have a Tamiya unbuilt Fat Boy Low for my DX Terminator 2 figure that I need to build. Need to build that. So I love my motorcycles. I wanted to get that Cyberpunk motorcycle just because it was badass. But
yes,
yeah. Chris C says he picked up the Sideshow Bib Fortuna to go with Jabba, as if you don't have him, you need to. He completes the scene and he's pretty cheap. I only paid $120 US. Dude, have you opened your Jabba? Nope.
Jabba doesn't get open till the module cases are ready.
I feel like I should come over to Yorkshire, rent a van, and break into your house. You know, with a couple of guys, you'll be sleeping. I'll make you stream till like 4 or 5 in the morning, and then at 5:30 we come in. We just as quiet as mice and just take all those boxes that are unopened.
Wow!
Pull a heist.
Do you know what I thought you were gonna say? We come in. We just build your module cases for you.
Well, that's you know.
But you went straight to the theft.
Yeah, the theft. But I you know, I'll never. I can't get over to Yorkshire, but I need to come over. But I do think that you, me, and Justin should have a module case building stream.
Oh wow!
That lasts like 12 hours. Because he's got the insane. I mean, we've only got he's got the insane. I mean. I think he said 15 grand or something in module cases, but he might never get them because Australia is completely locked down. He can't even see. I was on a stream with him. I was Australia is locked down. It's a prison. Yeah, he can't go see anything. I kept saying, I said, Justin, you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to go drive and go see Shang-Chi in IMAX because I can. It was not nice. I was not being nice to poor Justin, but he was. People were laughing. I think they understood that the humor. It was. But
I wouldn't like to joke to him right now because I just.
No, I know. I was just trying to put a smile on his face.
Australia, no, I know. If that were me in Australia, you'd just be like, "Oh my god," you know, or they kind of like, "Ha ha," and inside they're just like, "You got no fucking idea right now." It's awful. It's just awful.
It's true. It's true. It is awful. It is awful. It's not good. S Beam asks, can he get on the show so he too can get an Enterprise from Martino?
Dude, I fucking love the hustle. I respect the hustle, man.
S Beam. He also says, I would like a model replica of the Rocinante from The Expanse. That would be cool. Now, did you see the Rocinante? It was crowdfunded. They did I didn't realize it was like this big. Did you see that? I didn't. I passed up on it. They did a crowdfunded Rocinante that's huge. Mm-hmm. It is so awesome, and I didn't bite down on that, and I feel terrible that I didn't. So. Yes, S Beam. Where's my? He's making my Hot Toy figure of me. So that was a mistake. That was a mistake. I mean, you know, we've paid off our prisoner stuff. We talked about it last week. Can't wait to see that. Mr. Tickle Trunk says, I'm so glad I got to catch you guys live, but I always watch you two on reruns speak passionately about the designer excellence of figures. P.S. Midnight's Edge chat raid. Is that something you know about that I missed out on?
I don't know. Midnight's Edge must have slipped in. I was probably fondling Iron Man at the time.
Oh, that's there you go. All right.
They probably finished the stream and some of their peeps slipped in.
They slipped in. Watched you fondle Iron Man. I like that.
Yeah.
Terrier from Norway says, one day I hope to find a sugar plastic mama who will buy me the crowdfunded Airwolf that's going on. Wait a minute.
What? Hey, excuse me.
Wait, there's a crowdfunded Airwolf.
Excuse me. How big? What size?
He says, "I'll show I'm a wolf in sheep's clothing." Let's go to crowdfunded Airwolf for 1,000, Alex.
That's what I'm looking at. 1/18 scale.
Ooh, that's big. 1/18
in progress. It's The goal's 20,000. It's on $19,211. 96% funded with 19 days to go.
Oh man, that'll make it.
Made by
1/18th.
Mars Industries.
1/18th is that's big. That's got to be like something like that. That's got to be like 3 feet, maybe.
Yeah, it's not giving you a lot of information.
No,
though.
there's nothing there though.
Oh, view on Kickstarter. Let's go to Kickstarter. Here we go. Here we go on Kickstarter. 18 days to go. Nearly 14,000 pledged. Oh, here it is. So yeah, you click the code. Oh, okay. There's video.
Ooh, why don't
There's
we
a
both?
YouTube video. Let me chuck you the link. I'll drop it into your.
Oh, look at that interior, dude.
Your Twitch.
Oh, that
Twitter
interior
DMs.
is dope.
That's
Wow. It is like 3 feet. That is a big boy, dude. Although you know what, it looks a little toyetic. It doesn't look.
It does look toyetic.
It's cool.
But
Oh,
this
because
is obviously prototype.
yes, but it is It is pretty cool. Does that mean it's gonna fit G.I. Joe
Ladies?
scale? Oh, it's for G.I. Joe. Okay, that's good. Oh, I like that.
So it'll fit G.I. Joes. I say hum and hummity again.
Wow, you can do it in kit form or it's built. That's cool. I like it. I like it. I like it.
It's a big boy.
That's a big boy. Andrew Matthews ordered the new Critical Role statues from Sideshow today. Still not used to the long release dates. Welcome to the party, Andrew. Long release dates. Look at the difference between when Marty McFly is coming out and when Doc Brown from Back to the Future is
Marty's
coming out.
due now.
Now, yeah.
Doc's due a year and a bit. Yeah.
We'll see. So Andrew, it's welcome to our pain.
I needed the plutonium.
Yes. Rhett Proctor says, when The Boys Season 3 comes out, will we see a Soldier Boy hot toy? Because I would buy it as soon as it's announced. I have Homelander already. Well, the Homelander, I'm waiting for my third-party Homelander figure. I paid for that right when it was announced. But I don't think Hot Toys has the license to The Boys. They don't. So it'll be a third-party figure, which is fine.
Can you vamp for 2 minutes?
Yeah, I can vamp for 2 minutes.
I need to run.
Go, hi everyone, Rob Burnett here. I'm vamping for 2 minutes because by the way, you know what? I'm going to do a commercial. I'm going to do a commercial break for a friend of mine. Casey Flan, her book came out this week. This book is amazing. It's so hilarious. How to Survive a Human Attack. This is a handbook. Did you know that human attacks account for a staggering 100% of premature deaths for witches, swamp monsters, cyborgs, and other supernatural mutant and exceptionally large beings? And this book, if you're one of those beings, if you're a supernatural being, if you're a monster, if you're a witch, a cyborg, or any other supernatural or mutant character, read this handbook and you will learn how to survive a human attack. I can just tell you, I thought this book was hilarious, and thank you for that. It's very funny. And How to Survive a Human Attack, it must get a film sale. I'm sure we will be seeing that movie shortly. So, Rhett, yes, I was going to say, I don't know if Hot Toys is going to ever get The Boys, the third-party figures. I'm still waiting for my Homelander. Can't wait to get that. I do have the Butcher. I got the Butcher from So Toys, which I showed last week on Hot Toys. It's a great figure. I love that figure. Lynch Designed sends me a super chat and says, Rob, I will make a trade with you. Wenwu Tony Leung figure for your Alien Legion comics. I think I ask you once a year to sell them to me. I'm still serious, bro. Send me a address. Shit, man, I'll probably just send them to you. I got a box that has to go out anyway, so why not? Martino sent in another tip, which I'm not going to read until Az comes back. Terrier says, speaking of toys and money, come now, Hot Toys are basically fully articulated stocks. I need a 6th scale Gordon Gekko to manage them. I would love a 6th scale Gordon Gekko. But you're not wrong. The only thing is that when Hot Toys like comes out of the blue and drops on us that they're making a new Marty McFly figure, your original Marty McFly figure is worth nothing. I mean, not worth nothing, but it goes down in value. And look, I don't care because there's a lot of figures like, look, I would love it if for Love and Thunder that Hot Toys just reissued all of the Thor Ragnarok figures that I didn't buy. I want Gladiator Hulk, I want Gladiator Thor, and I want Hela. I didn't get them. They're incredibly expensive. Those figures, those figures in Rogue One, the Rogue One figures and the Thor Ragnarok figures I want, and I was sleeping on them, and that was stupid. Stupid. But you're right, Gordon Gekko to manage our stock. Joshua Levesque sent in a super chat. Thanks, Josh. I appreciate that. Shane O'Reilly sent in probably a super chat sticker. And Osvaldo Hernandez sent in a super chat sticker. And thank you for that. And Shane O'Reilly sent in another super chat. And so did and Jack Wallace. My man Jack Wallace, who has a giant box here about to go out. I got to the post office and send it. Jack Wallace's son, Aiden. Let's see. I'm gonna go get this. So Jack Wallace is a longtime imagination connoisseur. He's a member of this channel. His son, Aiden, who turned 10 recently, has been taking pictures of his of his 12th scale action figures, and he submitted a photograph he took of his Witcher figure. And yeah, now I knew you were gonna like this. Now here I'm gonna get this.
You said the word which pricked the ears,
bro. But hang on, let me I will show you this. So young master Aiden, who is in fact, what has happened to my all of my computers and where I'm supposed to go. So Aiden submitted a photograph he took. Now let me find this. I'm going to go a photograph at his local. I'm going to get all the information correct here. So Jack Wallace. So here it is. Aiden got the grand champion in the open class youth 17 and under. Now,
good lad.
Now he's 10. He's 10 years old. He's 10 years old, and he's been doing action figure photography. Now, when I was in Portland, they actually drove 4 hours to come meet me. We all went to dinner. Now, here is, I'm going to put this up. This is Aiden's picture that won in that category. Let me get this and put it up. Here's Aiden standing. I believe this picture was taken before he submitted it. So let me put it up here. Here is Aiden with his photograph of, I mistakenly thought it was Deathstroke the Terminator, but there's the Witcher. There is his photograph. It's an example of, he's taken all kinds of different kinds of photos, but there's his picture of his Witcher picture, and it's called "Come Out, You Little Rascal." That's what the photograph is. How cool is that, right? Isn't that great? Such a great picture. And let me take a picture of. Hang on, let me put you back on. So let you wax wraps up. What do you think of the photo, man?
Oh, I think it's absolutely beautiful. That could be somewhere in Velen. Maybe even a meadow in Tucson. With that beautiful sun and the beautiful sky, the way that the sun has hit the figure to partially put Geralt in partial silhouette. The way he looks like to us could look like a rabbit hole, but in the grand scale of The Witcher, that to me looks like a monster hole, you know?
Yeah.
So that could be a nest of neckers, that could be a nest of arguls or ghouls or drowners or something. That's a monster nest which needs maybe a little stabby to get them back, then drop yourself a nice bomb inside to clear it out.
You know what I love about this picture is just how cinematic it is. You know, like a 10-year-old comes up with the idea like what's cool, what looks good, and he's using, this is what's called it's a practical location. He's on location with the real sun in the sky and the intellect required to come up with this image, I think is it bodes well for his future. Now, for those of you, look at this. Here is, I mean, he come out. Like you just said, come out, you little rascal. It's exactly what you just said. Here is his. Here's the ribbon he won, and he beat out people that were up to 7 years older. He's the grand champion. First prize grand champion at 10, competing against 11 to 17-year-olds, and young master Aiden Wallace, imagination connoisseur par excellence, won at the Walla Walla State Fair.
Well done. Congrats, man.
Yeah. Pretty cool, huh? So,
yeah, I mean, the way that he's got that Geralt posed is awesome.
I know, it's great. It's a great pose, you know, and he you have to figure that out. He probably took him a while to get that right pose and getting the sun exactly where it was.
Well, I mean, you know, it's not just that; it's the clouds as well.
Yep.
So he's got the sun creeping just on top of the clouds.
Yep.
Which is coming down on top of Geralt, where the angle of the field has got it, so you're still getting great light across the tips of the grass.
Yeah.
And then you can clearly see the monster nest opening. It's phenomenal. Sir, you are Aiden, young man. You are exceedingly talented. And I predict a very, very bright future for you with an eye like that. Who knows where it may take you?
That's
right. It could take you to some wonderful places, not necessarily just photography. This could take you into art direction. This could take you into director.
Yes.
This could take you into many, many things, young man. I hope you got great passion for it. It looks it with this shot. This shot looks like it's been taken by somebody that really cares how everything turns out. See, because there's no waste of space, because even on the left-hand side, you just got those great little tops of the trees popping up, which make you feel as if over the hill there is another adventure to be had. There is another... it's great. It's beautiful. I would love to have a print of that. I would love to have a print of that.
I think I could maybe get you one.
Ooh. Wow.
Yeah, because I have a couple of Aiden's prints myself.
Ooh.
Yes, I do. And they're over here. They're going to be hanging in the Robservatory. So, Terrier Tiberius Mork in Norway says, "Sigh, fudge it, Airwolf backed. I'll eat noodles."
I have Robert. I have 15 minutes left, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's okay. We'll make it.
We need to do a Friday Night Tights announcement, so they want me to jump into.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. Well, look, other than Aaron T., who sends in a super chat, we're caught up.
Oh, wow.
We are caught up. I want to thank everybody. You know, there's been a lot of people here today, which is good for my channel. It's good. We haven't done this on this channel in 3 weeks. But, you know, why wait until the last minute? I have no problem ending this stream now. It gives me more time to get prepared and go eat lunch for my next stream. But before I leave you, next
Jack
week...
Wallace says, I will send one for us. Jack, you are a beautiful man.
Yep.
I take it Jack's the father, I take it.
Jack is the father.
Oh,
And,
Jackie, you've got a really talented son there.
Yeah,
really
he's a good man. And by the way, Jack himself, he does leather work. He made me a script cover, a leather script cover that I can use, which, by the way, looks like it might get used sooner than later, which is good. So, and he also made Elizabeth a leather, like a wraparound thing to carry her paint brushes because she's in art school.
Yeah.
And he does, and then he also makes leather hair. He made these leather hair clips that, but I don't know what happened. He sent them. I opened them up, and then the 3 chicks in this house, they were gone.
And you take the piss?
They were no. They were gone. Zoe, Elizabeth's daughter, and Elizabeth, they just took them, and he made these. He does beautiful leather work. So it's good. So there's creativity that runs in the Wallace family, which is good. And they sent me beautiful frames of previous stuff he'd done, Aiden had done. But yeah, they'll. What he should do? You know what I love? So. There's this thing called Shutterfly that they always advertise on, like, Ellen DeGeneres. Shutterfly is always giving people money. Shutterfly, you can get your pictures printed on, like, canvas.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So here's a picture of me on the set of The Hills Run Red in Bulgaria with our psycho killer baby face.
Yeah,
and it's pretty cool.
Baby face.
I know. So there's me with my behind the scenes video camera. And he's got his chainsaw. So I had this from the set, and I had a free Shutterfly coupon. So I just sent this in not knowing how it would be, but it's pretty cool. It just comes with it's a backing, but it's on canvas. And it looks cool. It's less reflective. So even under the lights, it's less reflective, and I thought it was pretty neat.
Yeah, it's cool that.
Yeah, so
I like that a lot.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of neat. So, well, there you go. Well, then we can just end the show. I don't have a problem ending it early. Are you making a really cool Friday Night Tights announcement?
You have no idea.
Well, I don't want, I'm still going to do Robservations at 3:30, but...
You have no idea. We were announcing a very big guest for this Friday.
I don't want to get it. I can't wait.
It's gonna trigger some people.
I can't wait. You guys.
If you're upset about Shang-Chi, you're gonna lose your fucking dish about this.
All right. Well, I will tune in. Do you have any thoughts quickly about on the 55th birthday of Star Trek?
Yeah. Look, Star Trek pre-2009. To me, it's just some of the best television ever made. It truly is. Growing up, being a little kid, 6 years old, watching TOS, hiding behind the sofa at the monsters that we poke and point and laugh at now. But to me, it was real as a kid. It was real. The danger was real. The threats were real that the crew of the Starship Enterprise faced every week, and with such a great beloved cast, Kirk, Spock, McCoy, Sulu, Chekhov, Uhura, Scotty, their names, which were I will never ever forget in my lifetime, and that takes a certain kind of TV show to do that, and then to have it followed up by the Next Generation is, it's just incredible. We were so blessed to have that, so blessed to have such wonderful television, that as a child we taught, we see so much patronizing going on with kids, so much hey kids, ADHD, flash, gotta keep your attention. But when I was a kid, I'm watching Star Trek. When I'm a kid, I'm watching sci-fi. I'm watching stuff which cerebrally got me going as well as excited me visually. And Star Trek always brought that to the table. It always brought good conversation. It always brought good contemplation. And that's distinctly lacking now. So to me, prior to 2009, it's got such a special place in my heart. that I can grab a Janeway. You know, I
Right.
do want to have a Janeway on my shelf immediately as soon as I can. I do want a Benjamin Sisko as quickly as humanly possible, and a Jonathan Archer, as well as my beloved, you know, Picards and Kirks and Spocks and all the other crews. And regardless of what's happened now, you can't take away my love of it. You can't take away my enjoyment of the you know, the credible series of Deep Space Nine, Next Generation, TOS, parts of Voyager, and definitely parts of Enterprise. It was a show that was getting better and better, which was such a shame that it got cut off after 4 seasons, because it was actually just hitting its stride big time. So yes, it's a franchise that will hopefully endure. One day I pray to Almighty God that it's a franchise that will be reclaimed by people who are open-minded, who want to challenge your thought and not tell you what your thoughts should be, who understand the ethos of this positive world, which Star Trek represented, this world where we don't have to mention color or sexuality because those things don't matter anymore. It's natural, it's organic, it's not a conversation piece. It's everyday life, it's you and me. And we can now just get on with the beauty of exploring and discovering and trying to build relationships with new races and trying to understand new races, and sometimes trying to understand races from a perspective that we may not want to. So it's Gene, you know, Gene Roddenberry, thank you. There's never going to be a show like this again.
No. Well, on that note, I'm gonna send you away. That was a wonderful way to end the show for you. I'm not quite going to end, but I know you have to go. I want to thank you for being here. I just realized I need to change your lower third to not heel versus babyface. So don't go there. I'm sorry for that. I haven't changed it, but
it's fine.
I want to thank you for being here, and it's always a great show to have you. We will be on your channel next week for Hot Toys.
For Hot Toys,
and I will have more to show, which is exciting.
I might have less to show, but that's cryptic.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's cryptic.
Well, I will let you go, but as you have a good day, I can't wait to hear. I cannot wait to tune in. I cannot wait.
All I can say is, you're gonna go, oh boy.
I can't. No, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait.
I'll see you all soon, folks, in 15 minutes or so.
And where can people find you? Not at heel versus babyface.
We're going to be over at on the Geeks and Gamers main channel for the announcement, which starts in 15 minutes. So.
And then where the Hot Toys, where are you at on Twitter now?
Oh, on Twitter, it's at What Toys. My manager runs that account because I'm banned, of course.
Right.
So I can't have one. So my manager runs that account. Sound very similar to me. I tried to tell them to get their own opinions, but you know, what can you do?
And you're on Instagram too, right?
Instagram at heel_VS_babyface.
All right, sir.
And there are pictures of the clone army up there,
which is good. Well, I want to thank you for being here. We'll be on your channel next week, and as always, I would say, be seeing you.
Be seeing you. I'll see you soon. Take him away, Robert.
All right. Adios. Well, that was great to have him here. Now, we have somebody else jumped in. The Souser. The Souser says, hey, lads. Enjoying the show while working on my Lego Technic Porsche build. And I've been viewing Genic. Oh, my God, do I love Genic. For those of you who don't know, Genic, Jenic, is the greatest airbrush painter who paints Gundam models. Been viewing Genic and It's a Gundam Gunpla builds. I have no skills for Gunpla, but I would like a fully built model kit. Is there a site that sells fully built Gundam kits? I don't know if there's a site. There's a lot of amazing. I'm a huge Gunpla fan. There's a lot of great Gundam kits out there, but people that make customized figures, I mean, they're expensive. But I would say this. If you can build Lego Technic figures, or Technique, it's Technic figures, there is a new Gundam kit that I would highly recommend, and you could build it. And it is so much fun to build. It's a perfect grade kit, so it's 1/60th scale. It comes with everything you need. Perfect grade is the biggest scale of Gunpla, and this is perfect grade Unleashed. And here it is, the perfect grade Unleashed Classic RX-782 Gundam figure. This is, of course, it comes with lights. It opens up. I mean, it's really easy to put together. You just need to get the proper clippers, and you will end up. I mean, obviously, this one is weathered, but even if you don't paint it at all, it's molded in color, and it looks fantastic. I mean, obviously, it's not going to look like one of Genix pieces, but it does look amazing. So I would say check this out if you want to do, and building it is immensely satisfying. So check it out. It's fantastic. And on that note, I think I'm going to end episode number 19 of Fully Articulated. I haven't really been streaming normally. Robservations is coming back today. I'm going to be back streaming regularly. This is great to have all of you here. I want to thank Joshua Levesque. I want to thank Purple Valkyrie for being here, for being great wrenches. How are you, Purple Valkyrie? Things good? I hope they're good. Josh, thanks for being here. I want to thank everybody for generously supporting the channel via super chats and tips. And Martino, a special thank you to making sure that as two will have a Playmobil Enterprise. That was indeed generous, sir. And thank you for supporting the channel the way you do. Thank you so much. And all of you who send in tips and super chats and support this channel, thank you very much. And of course, you can find me on Twitter, and you can find me on Instagram as well. Obviously, you know what channel to come to. And please, if you are in Canada, anywhere in Canada, or you are around Southern California or the New Jersey, New York area, the film that I produced and edited, Tango Shalom, it's not everyone's bill of fare, I understand. It is expanding throughout New York City and surrounding areas and into New Jersey and all through Southern California. It is also opening in 4 cities in Canada. It's opening in Montreal, in Winnipeg, Toronto, and Vancouver. And I would be greatly appreciative if you live in any areas to take you and all your friends and tell everybody about Tango Shalom, because the fate of the movie, I mean, hey, it could end its theatrical run this weekend if it doesn't do well, because we don't have it. It's completely grassroots marketing. So for those of you who, let's say I'm looking, let me show you so you'll know. Here is where the film is opening in Canada. If you're watching this show in Canada, it's opening at the Cineplex Forum in Montreal. It's opening at the Cineplex Empress Walk in Toronto. The Scotiabank Theatre, I think that's the way how you pronounce it. Winnipeg, God bless Winnipeg. We sold Free Enterprise in Winnipeg. Winnipeg's been a very good city for me. If you live in Winnipeg, go out and check out at the Scotiabank Theatre. And, of course, the Fifth Ave Cinema in Vancouver, where I began my drinking career. If you ever wanted to see an indie spiritual quest family dance comedy fable, that's what this movie is. It is a fable, first and foremost, for the whole family. Now, if you are, of course, in L.A., it's opening Friday at the Burbank 16, the Thousand Oaks 14, the AMC Orange 30, the AMC Promenade 16, the AMC Rolling Hills 20, the LA Live Stadium in downtown LA, the Lemley's New Hall, and the Regal Irvine Spectrum. Unbelievable that it's opening there. And then, of course, finally in the greater New York area, it's opening all over the place. The AMC Garden State 16, the AMC Kips Bay 15, the AMC Palisades 21, the AMC Raceway 10, the AMC Rockaway Plaza 16, the AMC Stony Brook 17, Cobble Hill 5, Kaufman Astoria Stadium 14, Kew Garden 6, Malvern 5, Manhasset Triplex, the Union Square Stadium 14, and the Williamsburg Cinemas. So if you are in any of those places, take you and all your friends and go support this crazy little indie movie. I would greatly appreciate it. And on that note, I would say to all of you, remember, Every person you meet has a story to tell that you have yet to hear. And all you have to do is listen. And Aaron T., thank you for that Super Chat sticker. And I thank all of you for helping us support the channel. I will be back for observations. I believe I said 3:30, which is good. And I meant it. So I will be back. Once again, thank you. And remember, never stop playing with toys. When you get old enough, no one can take them away from you.